Yvette Basica here, September 7th, Wednesday. Had a long night. I didn't really sleep that much. And my mom, she was like throwing poison on me throughout the night when I was trying to just stay upstairs and just relax a little bit. So I had to, make sure she wasn't doing anything too crazy. And anyway, so today I wanted to get some errands done in the morning. I had to go to Hermosa Beach to pick up something, and then I should have went to the store and ate and drank and kept myself healthy before I left, but I wanted to get it done quickly. So I decided to go there first, and it was like really hot today, and anyway, I went to the place where I was supposed to go to, and then I got poison thrown on me while I was there. And then like a big truck came by and gassed me pretty bad. Like just it was just weird, and it was quick within like a couple minutes. So I got gassed from outside the door and then inside from the person that was there. And anyway, I went to Whole Foods in Redondo, Hermosa Beach, and I knew that they were going to plan the whole store for me before I got there because they knew I was coming to Hermosa today. So I already knew it was going to happen. So the whole store was tampered with, and I got some food, couple drinks, and went in the car, and my dad was like, "Oh, I have to go to Rite Aid really quick." And I'm like, "Why would you go to Rite Aid out here? You don't even go to Redondo Beach. You usually go to San Pedro." So I thought it was weird, but I was like, whatever. So he goes in, and I eat some of my food that I got, and I drink a little. And then he comes out, and he was gonna put the groceries in the same spot that I put the groceries. And I said, "Oh, I'll do it. Let me open up the door because I don't want him tampering with my stuff." And there were some items that were already open, so I don't know what he's gonna do. So a huge truck comes by and starts making the truck noises, and like sometimes with big trucks they use poisons. So I don't know. I didn't know what he was gonna do, so I ran to the front seat, and then I forgot that my dad was still back there, and he could have tampered with it, and then he could have thrown poison on me from the back seat. So it happened. I opened up the bottle later, and there was stuff in it that I already drank, and there was in my food too. So I said, Jesus fucking Christ, like I just spent, I don't know, like $60 on food. It's like I have to throw it all away now. So he's like, fine. And he didn't say anything. And he's like, do you want a drink? I got you a drink. And I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea because I don't know what he's going to do to it. So I go back to San Pedro, and I said, hey, can you go to Trader Joe's real quick? I wanted to get a couple of things. So I bring my groceries in to Trader Joe's with me so that he doesn't mess with it. And I go to the shopping cart, and I had a really eerie feeling. I was like, what are they fucking planning? So, of course, they put the poison on, with the vents, when you walk in, it was all over the vents in the parking lot. And then it was on the vents in the building, outside of the building. And then I go in, I get like $50 worth of food again and drinks. And I usually have to go to the left side of the counter to put my items there because they switch out my items right in front of me really quickly, and they'll have the drug or poison waiting for me. They'll like unscrew it in the back. They'll watch what I buy. They'll unscrew it in the back. They'll tamper with it, and then they'll give it to me, and they'll hide it underneath their counter. Or this time, I actually think they had somebody hand it to them because I wasn't like monitoring them that carefully this time because I was really like tired and frustrated that I had to go to the store again. And so there's a girl helping her bag, so they were on standby so that I wouldn't like look to the other side of the counter. So they switched out some of my products. I realized it when I left that they had switched out something and I don't know what it was. My guess is it was the liquid, because that's where you can put the most drugs in. So or poisons, whatever it may be. So I thought like maybe it was that, or it could have been food. It could have been something that they think that I might like a lot. I don't know. I usually end up buying like random things so they don't pick up on my patterns, even though they are picking up on it. So anyway, so I realized that they switched something out because I was on the left side, and then she scanned it, and then I'm pretty sure she did something on her left side, picked something up, and then put it back, and I'm not exactly sure what it was. So I didn't drink really anything. I only drank one thing, and it was only a little bit, just in case something happened, and I didn't eat anything where I thought they might have switched out. So I don't know. Something could have happened to me. I'm really not sure what they were planning or what they had did to me, but they're getting fucking sneaky now. And like when I was at Sprouts and San Pedro does this to me a lot. And so they know me by now. And so I have to bag my own groceries. I have to keep it all on the left side. I have to put them all in my shopping cart by myself. I have to do everything so that they don't switch out my products. And so Trader Joe's tricked me. They fucking tricked me. And I should have went back and said, like, I'm not purchasing any of these items. But like, I was like, I just wanted to go home. So I didn't really think about it. I didn't think about it that clearly. And this is all because my dad tampered with my stuff. I would have had my extra food to eat that was adequate enough for me if he didn't plan on going into Rite Aid and getting the stuff. Like, and then, he planned that the truck would be there right when I was walking out, and they know that I would run away from the truck or hop inside the car. So they had planned it specifically while I was in Whole Foods what they were going to do when they went to Rite Aid. So they had a good 20 to 30 minutes to plan it and to get the truck driver to come fucking fast. And like with Trader Joe's, I only gave them a 10-minute warning that I was going there. So fast again. And like, I should have just said, oh, I'll just go home and forget about it. Now I know I can't trust any store at this point. So this is my day today. And then I come and I try to do some laundry, and Dad leaves poison rags on the floor poison rags on the counter, and then poison paper towels on the machine, and then a bottle that was poisoned as well. They were hoping that I would open up the laundry machine and I would hit something, and then it would upset me. But I was able to to scope it out before anything happened. That was too bad. So but they got me pretty good today. And my goal before I left was to not eat in the South Bay, was to come back to San Pedro and to take care of my stuff there, because I know the stores pretty well there. But I was in the area, so I just thought like it's not going to be that terrible. And then the people in the Whole Foods the employees were throwing poison on me the whole time as I would walk by, and they would hide out by certain stations where they know I would buy certain things, and as soon as I would walk by, they would launch it at me, and it was really quick. And I was gonna go into one door, and I walked into one of the doors, and then I said, "Where are the baskets?" And they're like, "Oh, it's outside." So I leave, and I was going to go back in the door, and they locked the door. They blocked me from going back in after I got my cart. That's how fast they are. It was literally like 5 seconds. No, 3 seconds. 2 seconds. No, maybe it was 3. We'll give them 3. We'll give them 3 seconds to somehow get a key and lock it so I couldn't get in. Like, I don't know who could be faster. They're like fucking speed demons. Like I don't. Anyway, so I'm pretty upset about today. All I try to do is, have my basic needs met, and just go throughout the day and try to get that done, try to get my basic needs met, and I was blocked. I was even blocked when I left the house. As soon as I left the house, they were waiting for me, and I had the garbage man or somebody outside that was doing loud bangs, but like I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he was planning. I don't know what he was up to. So I hid inside the house for maybe like a minute, and I opened up the door again, and then my dad quickly went into the garage, and he was waiting for me. He was going to throw poison on me. So I had to like wait upstairs by the gate, and who knows what happened while I was upstairs waiting, and then he finally had closed the door. But they had planned it before I had even left. They probably had planned it the night before, knowing what I was gonna do that day, and then they had talked to my dad, and then had planned it that morning. So yeah. So this is pretty crazy. So if anybody, I'm gonna leave my number again. 310-935-8797. Okay.